Today we're going to discuss my top 5 forgiving drivers for mid to high handicap golfers of 2026. This year we've seen a plethora of fantastic performing forgiving drivers for you guys to help hit longer drives, straighter drives, and of course lower those scores. We're going to kick things off with the brand new Cobra OPTM Max K driver. Now, I don't want this video to be the best anti-slice driver, so I'm not introducing the Max D driver, the draw driver. We're going to look at just the standard forgiving ones that I think could be fantastic for you guys, mid to high handicappers. So we'll kick things off with this, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It is, of course, the forgiveness model. We have a lovely carbon sole in here. We have an 11-gram weight right at the back of the head. That, of course, is going to shove CG right back in the head. It's going to enhance MOI and help you guys hit more fairways. I have a full bag here, which Bobby isn't going to show you, to see what is the top 5. We also have an anomaly at the end, a drive you may not have heard of, but you probably should have done, that could be better than any of these, but isn't a huge OEM name. So get in the comments below, what do you think that is? But back to the Cobra, we have that lovely HOT face there. We have the FF33 adjustment, and we also have that lovely carbon crown. I think the Cobras are a really good lineup this year. I think they've not taken it too far away from the previous model. It's all blacked out. It's really, it's a good looking driver actually, this, isn't it, Bob? I love the head shape of it. And we'll just discuss. Now, honestly, this video is going to be titled the best forgiving driver to mid-high handicap golfers, because generally that's what does well on videos. But for me, some of these drivers, and I know that tour players have even considered putting this driver in the bag, so don't be fooled by thinking it's just for mid-high handicap golfers. It could be for anyone. That's 264 straight off the bat, first swing of the day, 3006 carry. Now, one of the issues you might find, do you like how I've set these up, Bob? Spin, 3006 spin, sorry, Bob. So like how I've set the balls up, by the way, very OCD there, isn't it? But one of the things you might find with these is they are going to be the highest spin. That's because the weight is set in the back of all these heads. That's how you get a forgiving driver. But it's very difficult to get a forgiving low spin potential driver. Or is it? There's a little sneak peek as to what's going to be in the top 1 or 2. We'll go again. I'm going to try and hit some nice kind of bombs down here. We're slightly into the wind, but it shouldn't affect it too much. Oh, Bob, look at that. I've cut the corner there. That should be absolutely massive, to be honest. That is a long way around the corner. 2.6 spin that time, 2.76 total. So guys, we're going to see which one goes the furthest as well today. Get in the comments below which one do you think is going to go the furthest in this bag next. That's enough of the Cobra. Next we have this bad boy. This is the Callaway Quantum driver, and I've gone for the Quantum Max. Lovely forgiving driver. We have adjustable weights in the back here. You're really worried that you're going to show them. I don't want to show you because I want to keep the suspense, guys, of what's going to be in this top 5. Also, my top 5 may not be, sorry, but sorry, you were going to stand on it, I know. My top 5 may not be your top 5. So if you can list me your top 5 in the comments, guys, and let me know what you think is going to be the best. So the tech in here, we're going to talk a lot about carbon today, because generally carbon is the material that helps these brands move that discretionary weight where they want it. For a forgiving driver, that means generally moving it back. Callaway have the adjustable weights at the back there. You can have it in draw setting, you can have it in neutral. We also have a little bit of a weight there that allows you to get those slightly lower spin shots. You can see we also have the Tri-Force face design. So it's 7.4% titanium, 12% poly mesh, and 14% carbon. It's 74% titanium, Bob, because percentage add up to what? 100. I'm just an idiot. But I do think Callaway have been making good drivers for quite some time. How good did that sound, by the way? Like Callaway since probably Paradigm, to be honest, 275. What were we on, Bob? What was the longest? It's not a great start, is it? We forgot. But 275 straight off the bat with the Callaway. What was the spin rate on that one? Spinning at 2000, ball speed 151, so it wasn't the highest of ball speeds. And like I said, we are into the wind. But this face, the Tri-Force face, does feel fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the Triple Diamond Max. That for me is the driver in this lineup that I love. But Callaway know that a lot of their audience, their demographic, their customers, which is an awful word to say, do want this Max version. They do want the forgiving version. And I mean, the way that sounded, I'll be totally honest, I can really see why. Guys, that is in at number 4. If the Callaway is at number 4, can you imagine what's going to be at number 3, 2, 1, and even the bonus driver that we spoke about right at the start of this video, 278? Bob, if we're talking factually, I think we're going to do well to beat that. Or should we just look at distance, Bob? Just look at overall distance. That's the Callaway. I'm not going to throw it because it's too expensive. And if it breaks, it's not mine. I'll have to send it back. So we've had the Callaway, we've had the Cobra, and we know that 2026 has been so far a great year. We've actually got some new drivers coming that I don't think I'm allowed to tell you about, but I'm going to prelude to telling you about, because next up we're going to go Titleist, and this may not be a current driver for, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to get myself in trouble. We're going down for a fitting. You're not though, are you? Bob's on holiday again. GT2. Now the GT2 has been a staple for giving driver for some time. The amazing thing about the GT2 is that tour players actually prefer it to the GT3 and GT4. The head shape is absolutely delightful, very TSR2-like, very, do you remember the 909 D2, I want to say? That kind of driver. Really, really good looking. I'm going to be honest, this would be higher up for me because performance-wise, I know this is going to perform really well. It just does. It doesn't sound as good as the previous one. It just doesn't sound like, they have changed the material of this, which has changed the acoustics. Obviously, it's going to help with performance. That's why they've done it. But generally, I feel like Titleist made some fantastic feeling and sounding drivers. This isn't really one of them. Huge weight in the back there, of course, because that moves CG where, Bob? No, back. Back, Bob. But I literally said back. I've asked you the question, I told you, right. Titleist GT2. I don't know if I take it back what I've just said there. This could be higher up. That's flown a long way, hasn't it? That's 281, Bob. Show them. Show them where we are with it. That's the longest so far. And I do like showing you guys this because when I've done these videos in the past, it's just my opinion. And my opinion is my opinion. It's valid. Everyone's opinion is valid, which is why I want you guys to get in the comments below. But I certainly feel like this has been just a really, really good, consistent driver. I mean, I can stand there all day and hit that, can't I? Those two shot tracers are identical, 280. So we've had a 281 and a 280 with the Titleist. And I think I have to apologise to the guys at Acushnet here because that's outrageous, isn't it? That's really, really good. Now, we get to the top two, which is the top two, but we also have the, oh, that one that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. Now, if this driver is number 2, imagine my reasoning for the number 1. It's the Ping. Wow. The Ping G440 K driver is a phenomenal driver. It really is. We have the movable weight in the back there. We can put it in fade, we can put it in draw. We have that massive carbon fly wrap, which now goes all the way down to the sole here. That allows them to have that discretionary mass at the back. We also have the forged face, which makes it feel fantastic. The carbon roof, I keep calling them a roof. It's not a roof, is it? It's a crown. Is, I mean, again, looks phenomenal. I just don't like that. Like, what is that, Bob? What is, like, I mean, so Ping will tell you that that is for aerodynamics. They'll tell you that the turbulators allow the club to move through the air with less turbulence and allow you to square the face up more. I can't wait for the day that we don't, that we just don't have that, to be honest. I've got this in 9 degree. Of course, we have the adjustable neck as well. 281 to beat. This is the first one where I feel like you can get some amazing low spin shots. Why is it I hit the ball really good when we do these videos and then when I play golf I'm terrible? 280 yards, so we're 1 yard behind the Titleist so far, albeit first shot with this club. Let's have a look at what we had there spin rate, because I do feel 2.8 spin, 157 ball. I do feel like I can get this down to like a 2.5 spin. That'd give us that extra little bit. We're into the wind here. But for forgiving drivers, I have to say, 2000, I started doing these videos in like 2019, and the top 5 forgiving drivers for mid-high handicappers always did really well. I never really enjoyed them because I was like, oh, I'll just hit them and they go wherever. Now, I feel like we're in a position where you can get a forgiving driver and it can suit a PGA professional, it can suit Bob, who's a 4 handicap, it can suit Brett, who's absolutely terrible, and it could even suit Laura, my wife, who's brand new to golf. You can get a driver that can go with you progressively on your journey. Right, pin K. That's a cutty one, it's a shame. And again, I'm going after these. I'll show you where all these have finished right at the end of this video, because they're all just in the fairway, aren't they? I've hit that terribly, and it's gone 274, Bob. It was a Healy cutty one, ball speed's down at 156, it's spinning at 3,000, but realistic terms there, club edge speed's still up at around 110. So how can that be beaten in the best forgiving drivers, in my opinion, of 2026? Well, if we could get those movable weights, still have the capability of 10K inertia, which is the big story around forgiveness, and move those weights front to back, we have this, the TaylorMade Qi4D Max. Through slot speed pocket, 60 times carbon face, improved roll radius on the face so you get more consistent spin rates. Generally, honestly, I don't think you can ask for any more. We do have, I think, a phenomenally looking crown here as well. Bob will show you a kind of close-up of this, but we've got a 4 gram weight in the back, 13 gram weight in the front. So I can make this a lower spin forgiving driver. Obviously, if you had it in your higher handicap setting, you might move that heavy weight back to help with launch. The carbon element of this is really impressive. That's an awful shot. I'm really hoping that shows you how forgiving this is, because that is the worst shot that we've hit. 255, it was just an awful necky one, Bob. I feel like I'm under pressure now because this is number 1. So we better make this one perform. 283. It's just an absolute joy to hit. Where are we at on the screen? 280 plus, please. 270. So guys, get in the comments below, what do you think to my top 5? But don't go anywhere, because this is a driver which I got introduced to in Orlando. It is the Oximity driver. I did a video on it. I think it's done like nearly 200,000 views now, 100 plus thousand. And I wanted to bring it to you guys in this video because it's not a mainstream driver. It's a driver which you can see has quite a bit of offset, could be a perfect drive for so many people, and it's one of these OEM brands that you just don't hear about. Unfortunately, I have Alex Etcher's version and he has my version because we swapped bags in Mauritius, so this shaft isn't exactly extra steer. Yeah, it's not the shaft for me, but well worth thinking about if you're in the market for a new drive. The progressive offset does look really, really interesting. And they're the shots that you can hit with it. It sounds incredibly loud, doesn't it? But if I show you where I've hit that out of, there. It's still gone 270 yards, that. But guys, with this Oximity driver, we have movable weight technology both in the heel and in the rear, so we can put the heavy weight right at the back and make this mega forgiving. So we have that capability as well. We of course have that lovely hot face and that wonderful, it's like a kind of matte finish, isn't it, Bob? So I'm a bit annoyed because I need to get my driver back. This shaft is too stiff for me, but with the price of these, I think it's 100% going to be a contender in 2026. Have you seen that ball flight, by the way? That could be the longest one we've hit. 277 yards. And so guys, they are my top 5 forgiving drivers of 2026. I said I'd show you where they are. Bob, maybe we got it wrong because we've missed the fairway once with 12 golf balls. Guys, that is exactly why they are for me my top 5 forgiving drivers, and of course the bonus model. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Thank you once again for your time. Forgiveness. We'll take it, Bob, won't we?